Hi, my name is Josh. Welcome to the factory floor here at O.C.Tanner. We produce a lot of service awards that get sent and shipped all over the world. And I have the privilege and honor of meeting with 4 of our great leaders here in the supply chain. And they're going to be answering some of the most common questions that we get from some of our tour visitors. So I have Tolan, Tyson, Gary, and Nirmana. Thank you for joining us today. The first question has a lot to do with the visitors that come and tour the factory. So one of the things that you like to do is you have them go and meet and talk to some of the team members. What has been their reaction after talking with them afterwards? What have been some of the things that they have said or shared?
I do a lot of tours along with the rest of these folks, and I love to take visitors to a production cell and just kind of explain what they're doing and set them free and let them interact with the team members and invite them to not be shy, to just talk to the team members. And whenever they do that, they're just always super impressed by our people, by their delightful personalities, by how much they love their job. They're surprised how many years they've worked here at the company. And they always come out of that experience very, very impressed with the culture and the feeling in the team.
Yeah, so when they first come, we meet with them and we say, what brings you to O.C.Tanner? What is it that makes you want to be here? And they'll list often some of our most important systems that they want to learn about, but they almost always say, I heard that we need to get on the floor, we need to talk to your people and get a feel for that. And so that is one of the first things that we do. And I sit right here in this near area waiting for them to come out of visiting any one of these teams. And I tell them, go anywhere you want. Talk to anybody you want to talk to, anywhere that you see. I don't care who you talk to. And they always come back with this wow look. I can't believe what I saw, the empowerment, the accountability, the ownership, the camaraderie, the good feelings, the way teams get along. That's what we love to hear.
That's incredible insight. And some of the things that I've noticed that they'll ask is, how do I get good people like that? You have so many great people everywhere. How do I get those same people? What would you say to those people?
I heard Tolan say the other day, I think you have these good people. You just need to, help them blossom, right? I don't know, but you guys maybe have something to say about that.
I was thinking you too. Pass it on. Yeah, I can say something about it. There was a visit once when we had some people from a Russian oil company coming through the factory, and they had a terrible time following us around. They would always duck out and step into a team and start talking to operators because they were confused. They're like, I don't want to do the tour route. I want to see what's really going on. And again, they came back and they were like, I don't understand this. And I think there's a shift in philosophy that you'll notice here at O.C.Tanner with our leadership. And it's less about we're going to make great team members, and it's more about how do I help the team member grow in the way they want to grow? Yeah. How do I unleash this potential that I see in others? And we're selective about our leaders. We look for leaders when they apply who have some connection to either training or development, and that they speak about their experience in a way about getting a reward from seeing others grow. And we prioritize that over results. That when we prioritize that, the idea is that the results come and they grow. And that's kind of what you see. You see people being able to be themselves. You see them being able to do an improvement that they want to do rather than one the leader thinks they should do. And I think that's what blows people away.
So while you're on the topic of discussing leaders, talk about your frontline leadership. Why does the frontline leader matter so much when you have such great executive leaders?
So I would say we definitely, as we hire people at all levels, we look for smart, people who are nice and people who have high energy. And that helps, of course, but if you don't have the right frontline leadership, the culture can just squash that, and you'll kill the energy, and you'll kill the ideas. So by having leaders that also have those same characteristics, that listen, don't have to feel like they're the smartest person in the room. There's a certain level of humility that allows the team to blossom. And then you get those great ideas from the people doing the work, who are closest to the work, who are actually doing the processes and know the processes best. That unleashes their potential. So you can hire amazing people, but if you don't have good frontline leadership, you're just going to squash that creativity, the ingenuity, and all of those ideas dry up. Yeah. And then, so we tell companies that come in, you probably have these people, but you may not be seeing their full potential because of your leadership.
As Tolan was mentioning the things that we're looking for in people, when he said nice, I was thinking humble. I was thinking people who are humble. When he was saying energy, I was thinking passionate. You know, people who just like have this drive. I want to do something awesome. I think that matters.
I think it's also important as we are doing hiring process that we look for people who might be different than what we are. That makes a really important distinction between people that we have and challenges that might be coming from hiring those that are a little bit different than us. And to Gary's point, I have a recent hire in the second shift, and he has brought so much energy to the teams. Teams have blossomed. He's one of the highest recognized people out of our group leader group, and people just enjoy working with him. He, in a very short period of time, he unleashed so much potential. There is 2 people who he is helping go into different positions, develop themselves into working in different areas, and team just loves him. So many praises.
You know, Josh, you mentioned when you have great executive leaders, why is the frontline leader so important? And I think the most important people here are our team members. They're the ones who produce the value. They're the ones who create the awards that help people feel recognized and grow. And the most important leader here are the formal leaders, are the frontline leaders. They're the ones that are most connected to that growth. And good executives understand that. They lead with that in mind, and they understand their core role and responsibility is to support those leaders in maintaining close connection with their team members and help them grow.
Can I jump back into that too?
Yeah.
So absolutely. I think also that it's not just the executives who understand that, but engineers, systems people, everyone who's in a support role. We need to realize that the whole reason I'm here is to help these guys be successful. You know, whatever I can do to lighten their load, to smooth the path for them, that's what I ought to be doing. And any executive or engineer or all these certified smart people, if they're thinking, man, the company's so lucky to have me because I'm so good, that's a mistake, that's an error. And they need to instead think, you know, how can I make life better for everybody else? That's my job. I don't have a job if they're not out here producing, making product all day.
Yeah. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the thought of your people. And one of the questions that are asked, do you pay people for their improvements? How do you encourage someone to want to make improvements?
So if you want to hear more about how improvement starts with the leaders, definitely join us next time on part 2 of this video.
And if you subscribe, you'll automatically get the next video in this series. It is going to be really good. Till next time.